Hey guys, Catherine here. I want to show you what I am doing today. I am making another charm from Sculpey. And the charm that I want to make today is Captain America's shield. So I've got my red, my white, and my blue. I know I've got disproportionate amounts for each one. The blue is probably going to be the one that I'm going to use the least of, but that's the piece of blue that I had out already. To make the shield. So the first thing that I am going to do is just go ahead and take and roll this red into a ball. Go, hoping I can get it sort of roundish. Because once I have it as a ball, I can take something flat and press it flat, and it will end up round with like a curved edge without having to, see, yep, that is going to be round, perfect. With a curved edge without having to put like cellophane down and then use like a round cookie cutter or find something round to cut circles with, and you have 3 different size circles, and that just seems challenging to me. Alright, so let's compare that to the size of charms that I want. That is going to be too big, so I'll pull off some of that red and set it aside and roll up a smaller ball of red and try again. And I do have a baby wipe set to the side because I am working with red, and if you've ever worked with red Sculpey before, you will know that it stains the hands. It turns everything else around it red. Alright, let's go. There we go, that's a closer size that I want. Alright, now just to peel it up off my aluminum without warping it out of shape, which I totally absolutely did. Alright, last try, you guys, I swear. This time I'm going to get it round and I'm going to press it flat, and I'm not going to warp it when I pull it off my cutter or anything. Go for realsies this time, for all the marbles. Take it, press it, lift it, press it until I get it to the right size and thickness. I think that's about what I want. And then this time, in order to lift it off of there without warping it, I'm going to use my craft knife. There we go. Haha, I win. And it's round and it's shaped like I want it to be. Alright, and then take a bit of white and do the same thing. Only try not to stain it pink, which is what I have the baby wipe here for. No pink, because the red will turn the white pink. Alright, and then wipe off the palms of my hands so that I'm not just undoing all of that cleaning off of it I just did. Okay, now roll it into a ball, or round-ish. Take my cutter, press it flat, or flat-ish. Take my X-Acto knife, lift it off. Alright, and it ended up turning pink anyway, but what I can do, once I've got it laid on here, see, that's too big. Okay, make it a little bit smaller. Roll it out and try again. I was going to show you what I was going to do to clean the pink off of there once I had it on there, but don't have it on there yet. Try again. Okay. That looks right, but I'm going to have to put it on in order to tell. Yeah, okay. If I press it up and in, sort of, yeah, that'll work. Because I do want it to be sort of going down toward the edges. So I'm just going around right now and pinching it down, not only so that it stays stuck, but so that I don't have quite such a ledge going from the red to the white. Go. Now I am going to clean the pink off of there, and I've got a little bit of brush, a little bit of brush. I have a brush over here that has a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it, and it actually has also a little bit of brown Sculpey in it too, because I have been using this brush for this. But I'm just going to dab out the most of the rubbing alcohol and rub it on, and the rubbing alcohol sort of just kind of melts the Sculpey a little bit. So it cleans it up and makes it nice. And then I can take my wipe and just dab it off. And now it is nice, clean, white Sculpey. And then I'm going to take an even smaller ball of blue. I don't know. Probably about that much. Well, if it ends up being too big, I can always make it smaller and redo it. Make it into a ball. Press it flat. That looks about the right size, I'm sure. Lift it. Set it on. Yeah, see, that's going to be too big. I always guess too much. I tried to heel it over that time, but that did not work. That's okay. Roll it out. Press it flat. Try again. Lift it up. Set it on. Sort of try and get it centered a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And then do the same thing as before, just pinch around the outside so that I smooth out that delineation between the blue and the white. And I ended up with a tiny piece of white on that blue, so I'm just going to lift it off. If I can get it off. There we go. And then just make sure that I'm smoothing it out evenly. And that will also give me the curve, the convex shape of the shield that I want by layering it up like this. There we go. So now I've got the red, the white, and the blue around the outside, and then I just need a star for the center. And I'm going to press this white as flat as I can. And actually, I may grab my dotting tool and roll it out because I'm just getting fingerprints in it is all I'm really doing. There we go, and then cut a star shape out of that. Oh, that's almost off the screen. Let's pick it up and move it over here. There we go. Cut a star shape. So just sort of a straight line there and there and there. There. Set that aside because because it's just getting in the way. Ooh, don't tear. And straight line there, straight line there, and a straight line there without tearing it. See, it's too thin, and this star is going to be too big. Well, I can cut it smaller. Definitely. Okay. Don't curl up on me. That's not working. All right. Try something else. Oh, I know. Here, let's try rolling it out into a very, very thin snake. And then cutting off the tip of that, and then doing that 5 times. Haha! See that? That might work. Very thin. Just bring it down to a point. Set it up. Cut it off at the same length. And do that 3 more times. There we go. Cut it off. Roll it into a point. And move that and set it aside, it's in the way. Cut that off. And last time. And cut it off. There we go. All right, now I've got 5 points to put together into a star. Come on, star shape. Oh, come on. Stick all together. And then last one, star shape, powers activate. Okay. Press it in the middle. Shorten that one up a little bit. Shorten that one up a little bit. Shorten that one up a little bit. Just so that I get a kind of even thing. Even-ish, sort of. And then press it together until the center disappears so that it's smooth. And you can't tell that they weren't ever all just one piece anyway. Oh, and then mess up that. And then fix it. Because it's clay, so it can sculpt. Presumably. Alright, and then lift it very carefully. Check out the other side. And it's all gouged from lifting, so we'll use the top side. I was hoping the other side would end up like really smooth and nice looking, but it didn't, and that's fine. And then just set it down on the shield, hopefully. And then straightish and star-shaped-ish. And then take the back of this and just kind of straighten everything out. So that it hopefully kind of sort of works, maybe. Hopefully kind of sort of works, maybe. And then it's a Captain America shield. Whoop! There we go. And then it just needs an eye pin. And that'll be just fine. And then I want to press that in so that it's leaning forward a little bit, I think. And don't come out the other side, don't come out the other side. Woo! There we go. All right, and there we have it. A Captain America shield charm. Ready for baking and glazing. If you guys like this, do please let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd also love to hear what you're doing today. And remember to subscribe to see more things like this and other things too. This is a channel where I do a lot of things. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Charm, 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 charm.